think, uh, like I said, I was a big proponent of that first CRM, but in hindsight, it was really just because I put so much time in, and to see another CRM work in the way that a roofing company actually works. And you're not sitting there every day being like, "Oh, I just wish it would do this, or I wish I could make it do this, or I'm gonna spend 2 hours working with MailChimp and Zapier and all this stuff to try to make this work." Um, it's just really cool just to, it's like you're a roofing person in a roofing business, and then to have the CRM kind of flow the way that you would normally flow, and you're not having to hold it together with duct tape and super glue is really cool.
Yep. As we've been recording this, just got a text from a potential customer in our Savannah market, and he's a great customer. He works in Chicago, but he's like, I gotta nail down the times at the end of March. So something super easy to do in Proline that's really, really effective is I have to listen to that person. I'm using this platform, Proline, to listen to that person. I'm changing the automation to the third week of March. So I'm not insulting him by following up in a week. It's a people tool. You're helping people communicate effectively. You don't forget because the automation sends out another text and an email the third week of March, because he said at the end of March, we're going to be making the decision. And okay, great. So as we're talking here, and nobody knew this, I was just doing it really fast. I just didn't want to forget and have an automation go out next week. And then he get upset at us. And then it shows that we didn't listen to him. And then we lose a chance or reduce the chance of us selling that roof. So it is a really effective and easy tool that we're way ahead of whoever else he's getting proposals from because of our communication. And we're showing him that we're showing him we're listening, and we're not forgetting to follow up because Proline actually does it. So it is roofing and all home services. It's a people business. You need to have a tool that actually can help people. And that's what Proline does for us. And I really love using it every day because it's so easy and it's so effective.
When it helps people feel listened to. So like John said, I had a customer yesterday reach out and say, hey, in March, I want to circle back to this. So I changed his next automation that I had was going to go out next week. I just changed it to March 1st. And so people enjoy feeling listened to, but at the same time, you're not having to keep this spreadsheet or a calendar of like, call this person today, text this person today, do all this kind of stuff. And in addition, I would say a huge thing is the fact that the automations in Proline go out from a real phone number to a person's phone. So every automation that goes out and every just regular text message I send out is in the same feed to them. So it's just more personal and you feel more listened to. It's real easy to just go in and change the text of the automation and say, hey, you said you wanted to wait till March to talk about this because you were going on vacation. Like, how was Paris? Or I don't know. I have not had a customer go to Paris, but if they did, just, you can change it that easily. And then they're like, oh yeah, you remembered my vacation. That's really cool. And it's not disingenuous because you actually do remember, you do put it in, but we're all human. Like if you're meeting 5 different people a week and you meet 20 new people a month and you're getting so high up, it's impossible to just off the top of your brain remember every single person. And that's why people would have Rolodexes before, is because they needed something to help them. And all I need is one little cue, just go back, review the activity, review notes from different people, and then we go straight back into that conversation. It lets you like give yourself some grace and be a person and not have that pressure to remember every little thing about every little person for all of eternity. Even that customer I mentioned that was excited to see me, before I went to her house, I'd reviewed the activity from before and remembered who she was and looked at her house and remembered the stuff that we talked about and all that kind of stuff. And We didn't have as much in there because she was a customer from before Proline, but there was like enough saved over that had been uploaded to Proline that I could remember. And so then you don't have to be Superman, you don't have to be the Incredible Hulk, but you can still, I don't know, like perform on that high level because of what you're able to like store in that system and the way you're able to communicate with people.
That's what I like to hear. That's yeah, I think I've even considered trying to get a patent on it because nobody else does the automations the way we do it with the ability to reschedule and edit it. It to me, it just seemed like such a no brainer. Like having these conversations with John and what John had struggled with when trying to use other automations. It was like, yeah, like you should be able to tell the automations, no, send this time instead of that time, and you should be able to go in and change what they say. And it's just like it's kind of crazy that there are other systems out there that you can't do that on. Um, and yeah, yeah. Well, thanks so much, Cameron.